Buckle up because the news in the world of two wheels is moving faster than ever today. We are starting things off with a massive update for the Ducati Multistrada V4 Rally as it officially joins the exclusive factory-made custom-build program. This means you can now order bespoke paint schemes, premium wheel options, and high-end accessories directly from the factory, making your ride a true one-of-a-kind masterpiece before it even leaves Borgo Panigale.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next up, we are getting behind the bars of the all-new 2026 Ducati Hypermotard V2 SP. Ducati has completely rethought this legend with a potent 890cc V2 engine and a brand new slide-by-brake technology that makes backing it into corners look like a professional art form. We are breaking down exactly how this physical, high-energy machine handles on the track and whether it lives up to its wild reputation. The intensity is spiking in the Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship, as Ken Roczen has officially tied the title fight to a single point after a dominant performance in Cleveland. We are diving into the dramatic shift in the standings and the grassroots moves happening across the industry, including new amateur pathways from Mies Promotions and a gritty off-road debut for Ducati North America CEO Jason Chinnock. Finally, we are taking a trip down memory lane to look at the machines that changed the game forever by breaking the 200 horsepower barrier. From the legendary 2006 Ducati Desmosedici RR to the earth-shattering innovation of the supercharged Kawasaki Ninja H2, we are exploring the bikes that redefined raw speed. If you want to keep up with every twist and turn in the industry, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for all the latest updates. Ever wanted a factory-fresh bike that feels like it was built specifically for you, right from the assembly line? Well, if you have your eyes on the Ducati Multistrada V4 Rally, your wish just became reality. Ducati has officially expanded its exclusive, factory-made customization program to include this beast of a machine, joining its sibling, the standard Multistrada V4. It is a brilliant move because it bridges that annoying gap between buying a stock bike and waiting weeks for dealer-fitted upgrades. By opting for this program, you are effectively having your bike tailored at the Borgo Panigale factory before it ever hits the crate. You get to play designer with an impressive palette of colors, ranging from those iconic Ducati racing reds to sophisticated matte and glossy finishes, and even some wild, track-inspired Ducati course schemes. Perhaps most exciting is the collaboration with Lamborghini, bringing legendary hues like Viola Pacifi and Arancio Zanto to the Multistrada silhouette. But it is not just about the paint. You have the freedom to pick your wheels, whether you want the weight savings of forged alloy or the rugged durability of spokes, and even tweak the subframe finish. Under the hood, you are still getting that monstrous 158cc V4 Gran Turismo engine, pushing out a staggering 170 horsepower. It is pure Italian engineering, personalized to your exact aesthetic specs. You can head over to the Ducati website right now to start building your dream machine. If you could customize your ultimate dream bike, what color would you choose? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all the latest gear news and bike reviews. Ever wondered what happens when you take a legendary Italian pedigree and inject it with pure, unadulterated hooligan spirit? Welcome to the 2026 Ducati Hypermotard V2 SP. Ducati didn't just update this bike. They've fundamentally rethought how to make a motorcycle that begs you to act like a total idiot while giving you the high-tech safety net to actually pull it off. I spent 6 intense sessions at the Modena circuit in Italy, and let me tell you, this isn't just another spec sheet exercise. At its heart is the new 890cc non-Desmo V2 engine. It pushes out a healthy 120 horsepower, but the real story here is the torque curve. Ducati claims 80% of that pulling power is available from just 4,000 RPM, which means this bike is less about waiting for the red line and more about lunging out of every single corner. It's snappy, responsive, and incredibly flexible. But let's talk about the party piece, the slide-by-brake system. Imagine being able to back a bike into a corner like a pro racer, where the electronics modulate your rear wheel slip so you can drift with confidence rather than fear. It's essentially a cheat code for sliding. If you nail the braking technique, it feels like pure magic. Get it wrong, and it behaves like a standard, rock-solid ABS setup. It's addictive, exhilarating, and honestly the most fun I've had on a track in years. Physically, this machine is a workout. At 177 kilograms dry, it's remarkably agile, but it demands your full attention. The 880 seat height keeps you in an aggressive, upright position that makes the bike feel telepathic. Flick it into a turn, and it reacts instantly. While the stock suspension had a little bit of movement under heavy track day loads, the setup, featuring fully adjustable Erhlin's Nix 30 forks, is genuinely top tier. And for those wondering about the tech, the 5-inch TFT display is crystal clear, allowing you to actually monitor the traction control and electronics intervention in real time, even when you're pushing hard. Now, at 17,295 pounds for the SB, is it practical? Absolutely not. It's not the bike you pick for a long-distance tour or a rainy commute. It's a weekend weapon, a visceral, high-adrenaline tool designed to remind you exactly why you fell in love with motorcycling in the first place. You don't buy a Hypermotard because you need a motorcycle. You buy it because you want to feel alive every time you twist the throttle. If you're looking for a second bike to sit alongside your more sensible ride, this is the one to beat. Go find your nearest dealer and book a test ride. Just be prepared to walk out with a very expensive, very wide grin. Would you trade your daily rider for a dedicated weekend hooligan machine? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the latest hardware. 30 years. That is how long it has been since Cleveland hosted a Supercross main event, and it is safe to say the return was worth the wait. Welcome to this week's Racing Roundup, where the stakes in the 450 SMX Championship just hit a fever pitch. Ken Roczen didn't just show up to Huntington Bank Field, he owned it. With a brilliant 2-2-1 performance, Roczen grabbed his 27th career win, officially tying the legendary Bob Hurricane Hanna. But the real headline? He slashed Hunter Lawrence's points lead from 10 down to a single point. It is a stunning turnaround that proves experience, and maybe a little tactical brilliance with his goggles in the rain, is everything. With only 3 rounds left, the intensity isn't just on the track. It is surging through the entire industry as we head to Philadelphia. Down in the 250 SMX ranks, Yamaha's Star Racing Squad reminded everyone why they are the gold standard by locking out the podium, with Nate Thrasher clinching his first win of the season. It is a perfect case study in the importance of a solid development pipeline. Speaking of pathways, the flat track scene is getting a serious boost. A new amateur program at the historic Lima Half Mile is creating a direct road to aft for the next generation of pros. It is a brilliant move that blends heritage with the kind of grassroots engagement that keeps the sport's heart beating. Meanwhile, the heavy hitters are getting their hands dirty. Ducati North America CEO Jason Chinnick is literally putting his reputation on the line, racing a restored 1971 Ducati 450 RT at the Biltwell 100. It is a bold, authentic play to show that Ducati isn't just testing the waters in the US off-road market, they are diving in headfirst. That energy is spilling over into Moto America, too, where Josh Herrin is breathing down the neck of the supersport leaders, while Hayden Gillam's clean sweep for Indian in King of the Baggers continues to prove that this category is a massive marketing powerhouse. From the rise of female talent in the build, train, race, program to record-setting lap times across the board, the message is clear. The industry is doubling down on growth, talent, and experiential marketing. So, who are you betting on to take the 450 SMX crown? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the fast lane of motorsport. Because in this business, as we have seen this week, the finish line is only the beginning. Ever wondered what it feels like to straddle a rocket ship on 2 wheels? There is an intoxicating kind of freedom that only comes with the roar of a high-performance engine. But for a long time, the 200 horsepower barrier felt like an impossible wall to climb. Today, we are tearing that wall down and looking at the absolute legends that changed the game forever. It all started back in 2006 with the Ducati Desmosedici RR. This wasn't just a motorcycle, it was a piece of MotoGP history stripped down and made street legal. With only 1,500 units ever built, it was an incredibly rare, high-revving 989cc V4 masterpiece that brought genuine racing engineering to your local highway for the very first time. It was a massive milestone, but it was just the beginning of the arms race. Then came the disruptor, the 2015 Kawasaki Ninja H2. While Ducati played the limited production game, Kawasaki decided to go all in on mass production innovation. They stopped relying on traditional tuning and pulled a page straight out of their aerospace and gas turbine divisions to force-feed their engine with a supercharger. It was a bold, borderline insane shift in engineering that turned the industry on its head. And then there is the H2R. This track-only monster is a different beast entirely, cranking out over 300 horsepower. It is a masterclass in lightweight construction and aerodynamic design that demands absolute respect and, quite frankly, a lack of fear from anyone brave enough to twist the throttle. What's fascinating is how the rest of the industry reacted. Brands like BMW, Yamaha, and Ducati kept pushing their own engines to the edge of physics, but they mostly stuck to traditional aspiration. They could touch that 200 horsepower mark, but nobody else dared to replicate Kawasaki's supercharged madness. It shows you that in the world of motorcycling, there are two ways to be great. You can perfect the classic recipe, or you can reinvent the engine entirely. So, what do you think? Is forced induction the future of speed, or is the raw, natural power of a naturally aspirated engine still the king of the road? Drop a comment below to let us know, and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the machines that define speed. Remember, technology keeps getting faster, but it's still the rider who defines the experience.